So there's something really big happening in Ghana somewhere next week, and it's happening with our friends from the Rotaract District 19102, and they are here with us to tell us more about this wonderful program gathering where all of them are coming together to have some fun, because trust me, they have a lot of fun when they meet, but I'm sure there's still a lot more we need to know about them. So standing next to me, to my immediate right, I have with me Dean Senchim. He happens to be the Assistant District Rotaract Rep, and standing close to him is Anne Ruth, who is also the District PRO for the Rotaract District 9102. And of course, to my extreme right is Fred Asante, the District Conference Chairperson. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
I hope you are doing well.
We are doing
and welcome to our platform. You guys are not new to this platform. We are always coming here every now and then, and I must commend you. You are doing some really great job. But let's set the record straight. I've always been asking my friends who are part of Rotary and Rotaract, what is the difference?
Okay, well, Rotary International is an international organization that brings together professionals that want to make a difference in society, in their communities. And Rotaract is the younger wing, like the youth wing of Rotary. So you find people between the ages of 18 to 30 in Rotaract. Yes, you might find younger people in Rotary, but you usually find over 30 years in Rotary.
Okay, so now that I have that clearance in my head, I think we can kickstart proper with the interview. So this time around, you're having a gathering of all your international members, or mostly people from Africa. What exactly is happening on the 17th of April?
Okay, so on this note, I would like to say or extend, a beautiful good morning to your cherished viewers and listeners. Yes, the District Training Assembly and Conference, you see, is the biggest annual event organized by the Rotaract District, which comprises of Ghana, Togo, Benin, and Niger. This year, we are fortunate to have 3 other African countries joining the particular conference. So we have delegates from Kenya, Nigeria, and Ivory Coast joining us. So it's the biggest gathering for the Rotaract District 9102 that brings all Rotaractors together and train them to be effective leaders in the coming Rotary year. So it's that conference that we're going to train them in their various leadership roles in their club. So when they go back to their country, they can be effective and productive as leaders in the next Rotary year.
So in essence, this gathering will be made up of the youth mainly.
Exactly.
The youth wing of the mother body of Rotary coming together from across some countries in Africa.
Yes.
But some may ask, what does Rotary or Rotaract do in the first place? What are you people into?
Okay, so what it is that we do is we find issues with our communities. Well, there are 6 areas of focus that we have. So we undertake humanitarian projects, but they must fall within these 6 areas of projects. The 6 areas of projects are maternal and child care. We have water and sanitation. We have basic literacy and education. We have
economic and community development.
Okay.
Then we have conflict, peace and conflict resolution and prevention as well.
And I must say, I have seen you work when it comes to a lot of things in the country. If you are very, very observant in our street, you see that they have donated dustbins, they have donated quite a number of things in society. Every weekend, I have friends, every weekend they are on the road embarking on, donations and all of that. I think you are contributing a whole lot to society. But this time around, it's for yourselves, and you are putting together a district training assembly and conference. So what is going into that?
Okay, so then I would like to explain the whole activities that are going to go on. The program is starting on the 17th to the 21st of April, and then Ghana is fortunate this year to host all the delegations. Going no other place than Kumasi, no other hotel to be precise. On the 17th will be the arrival day for all our delegates. The next day will be, that's the 18th, will be the opening ceremony where we have our flag and anthem presentation. We have a representative from the Benshia Palace, and then our guest speaker, Dr. Charles Bachman, and then also our guest of honor, that's the Rotary International District 9102 Governor Jeffrey Afro. We have the leadership training that same Friday. That's the 19th of April. We have the leadership training and a breakout session for our members to train them in their various professional fields. So we have training for students, training for entrepreneurs, training for employees and employers. And then we also have a district project. That's a core activity of our conference. We have a humanitarian exercise for the community where we are having this conference. And then the project is a comprehensive free health screening for the fredua-agyeman, and then also donation of medical equipment to the Apromasi Government Clinic. We also have a tour in Kumasi, you know, just to know Osteikrum and then its environs. And then we also have the recreation and other games activities at the hotel.
Yeah.
And then we'll climax it, exactly, we'll climax it with a dinner and awards night, just to acknowledge the efforts of all Rotaractors in the district.
Ain't no Rotary meeting without a party. That's always partying. Yes, please come in, Dean.
Okay, just to touch a bit on the project.
Yeah.
We are having 2 projects.
Okay.
The first one is taking place at Apromasi, where we are donating some BP equipment to the Apromasi Government Clinic, then some hospital beds and some extra mattresses. It will interest you to know that the only BP equipment there is owned by the midwife. So the day she decides she's not coming to work, you know what will happen. So we are giving them this equipment and also some few beds and mattresses. Then we'll move to Fredua-agyeman, where we are targeting about 1,000 people within the community and its surroundings to do an extensive screening on them, so that they will also know their status, and those who have to be referred could be referred. So the project is estimated to cost us about 50,000 cedis, and we are reaching about 1,000 people within these communities.
That's a huge project, and this is one of the many huge projects you have embarked on. So I'll ask, how do you get your monies to fund all of these projects?
Okay, so what happens is that we reach out to corporate bodies. We sometimes get sponsorship from corporate bodies, just like I said. Our Rotarians also, in a way, comes to our aid. We get individuals like Rotaractors and Rotarians, and people who are not even Rotarians who come to support us. So that's how we are able to raise some funds.
So would you qualify the Rotary Club as an NGO? Is it an NGO?
It's a service program.
It's a service program. But who qualifies to be a part of it, and how do I become a member of the club?
Okay, so well, you have to show interest. First of all, you have to know that it will take your time and it will take your resources. So if you are willing to put that forward, then you can become a member. You just show interest, keep coming to meetings, and also show interest by taking part of in our projects. And then you can
but see, let's set the record straight. As I've told you, I've got people who are in there, and there's some sort of confusion in our minds as to whether or not the Rotary Club is a clean club one can be a part of. Because if you are taking through the initiation, there are some things you have to do, some things you don't have to do, and all of that. Let's clear the airwaves once and for all. How clean is the Rotary or Rotaract Club?
Okay, so let me put it this way. I said earlier on that it's a service program. So Rotaract, for instance, is an extension of the community services that Rotary provides. So you come in there and you realize that all we do is to find problems within our local communities, and we pool resources based on our various professional backgrounds, and we help solve these problems. That's what we do. That's all that we do in Rotary. As for the misconceptions, it will linger on for a while. But we are still educating.
One of the questions I'll still keep: why do you have your initiations at night?
It's not necessarily at night, but we are professionals. We have jobs. We go to work, and so after work we have our meetings. We have them in open spaces as well. That's how you know that it's open to the public. Everybody can come in. We have them in hotels, just open places where everyone is invited to come. So it's not necessarily in the evening. We do have afternoon meetings clubs that meet in the mornings as well. Yes, so not
it's
necessarily
a clean club.
in the
Don't be
evening.
scared if you think it's some sort of occultic group. No, they are very clean and they embark on very, very philanthropic works. So if you want to be a part of it, do well to join the Rotary or Rotaract Club and help Mother Ghana. So it's happening live on the 17th of April to the 21st of April, all in Kumasi, but you have to be a member. I'm sorry if you're not a member.
It's really
Oh, so it's open.
It's open.
Anybody can just walk in and have
Yes.
part of the fun.
So yes, you have to register and then go through the process.
Okay.
And then you get leadership training.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's free.
No, it's
Tell
not
us what
free.
it comes with.
Okay, so anyone who wants to be a part of this conference is to pay 16 Ghana cedis, and then this 816 Ghana cedis covers a number of things.
Okay.
It covers your accommodation for the whole 4 days. It also covers your feeding for the conference process. You're going to get breakfast, lunch, and supper, as well as conference snacks. You know, you're going to get your t-shirt for the program, your conference souvenir, a ticket to the closing dinner, also participation in the conference project, as well as the excursion we'll be doing. So it covers a whole lot of things, you know. So the 816 we are paying is not any small. We know it's not any small money, but it covers a lot of things that's going to make you benefit in a long way.
All right. Cool. For our route to the Easter celebration. But your final words before I let you go, guys.
Okay, so a quick one. We have some sponsors who are making this possible. We just want to acknowledge them. With your permission, actually, that's a very short one.
Producer, should we allow that?
Yes. Some few seconds. So for our project, we have Asbury Hospital Fertility Center, Casons Group, Noda Hotel, Ejisu Municipal Health Directorate, Claron Health International, MDS, Lancet Laboratories, for Manova Pharmaceuticals, Dan Adams Pharmaceuticals,
and everybody for helping.
And Prince Road, Smith Investment, OM Minerals, and some other individuals. And the conference also has some.
Yes, for the conference sponsors, we have Rotary, District 9102, Noda Hotel, IMAC, EdgeMark, D'Italon Africa, Vodafone, Whitech. We have Cessnas, we have Bilaqua, Image Studios, Chenchin Foods, Elom Jewelry, and then Trinity Hospital.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for joining us, and we are grateful. Wish you all the very best. Hopefully, we'll keep our lenses in Kumasi and get an update on whatever happens with the district training and assembly conference of the Rotaract District 9102. So we have just been joined in the studios by Dean St. Chim, the Assistant District Rotaract Representative, and Ruth, District PRO for the Rotaract District 912, and finally, Fred Asante, the District Conference Chairperson. That's all we have for you on this segment. We are moving straight into our global watch, and we are continuing our discussion on Brexit.